Thank you.
Enjoy your stay in Melbourne.
There is a British Batman and a British Spider-Man, so, I mean, there you go.
Hi there.
Hi, mate.
I just wanted to say you're the most sexiest villain on TV, I reckon.
You want to kneel before me, don't you?
Also, I just wanted to say your time on Sanctuary, what was that like?
Sanctuary was brilliant because I've been friends with Robin for about 8 years because he did 3 episodes of Dead Like Me. So I'd known him for about 7 years, maybe 8 years. And so he said, I've got this show that my friend created. I think Amanda created it with somebody, right? And sorry, I'm jet lagged. I have to ask you for every bit of information that is about my life. It's a bit weird. And so I said, yeah, I'd love to do it, And it was such a brilliant set because, I don't know, all these big productions are brilliant, but when you've got a really tiny production with not much budget, and you know that everybody is there for the love of the show, there's no egos involved, there's nobody kind of with a higher power than anybody else. You just get there and there's a whole different feel about it. So I was filming Smallville at the time and it was just a really nice change to kind of go into such a smaller environment and play with them. It was a really, really good job. I'm just gutted they killed me off on a boat. Yeah, I wanted to go back, but anything can happen in these sci-fi shows, can't they? I could come back as like a mutant mermaid or something. That'd be good.
Always that option?
Oh, was it? What?
I said there's always that option.
There is a way. Well, maybe merman, not mermaid. Got that wrong.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. My favourite moment I suppose was the fight at the end of season 9. We rehearsed it for about 6 weeks, and we had all this wire stuff, and it was just really good to beat the shit out of somebody as good looking as Tom Welling. Do you know what I mean? Like I was always the geeky kid at school, and there was always much more popular people than me, and he reminds me of them people. So I just imagine them and just wanted to punch his face in.
Thanks.
You're welcome. In all honesty, there were parts of Smallville that I look back on and I could have done a whole lot better. And I think what happened is that the writing was so kind of Shakespearean and so big and so emotional that I got caught in a trap of kind of going with the writing. So what happened is that sometimes I was a bit over the top. And looking back on it, it kind of grates a little bit, When I went back for season 10, I made sure that I didn't do that. And I had a whole different way of approaching the character. And I made them very calm and very collected, and it was all inside instead of kind of all this Shakespearean hammy acting. And I do look back on some episodes in season 9 and think, I could have tweaked that here and tweaked that there. But I think any actor probably looks back on any job and says, oh my God, that was crap. Do you know what I mean? Like I do look back on everything and think, the person that I am now, the actor that I am now, I could definitely have done better. But that's how you grow and that's how you learn. In life as well as in acting.
And before you said that you auditioned for Lex Smallville, now looking back on it, is there any other character you would have auditioned for?
In Smallville? Black Canary. Yeah, lovely stockings, fishnets, I think I look lovely. Much better than Elena. No, I'm so happy that I held out and played Zod. I think that he was the most complicated, most intricate character that I've probably ever played, and it was definitely a challenge for me, but that's what I liked about it. So I can't think of any other character I would rather have played.
Did you get along with Tom Welling?
Yeah, definitely. He was a lovely, lovely guy. Hello.
Hi. In Dead Like Me,
What do you guys do? I think that's an indirect invitation for me to do it.
Boyfriend is in the crowd.
I've
If you
never
want to
had
scream
that
on the
request.
Rita, that'd be great.
I've got to get into a character, I think. I won't get my bum out today, let's get I'm a reaper! I'm a reaper! do any with him directing, but I did do one with Justin Hartley directing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I can imagine it's the same with Tom. But when another actor is directing you, it's just genius. It's brilliant because they really get it. You know, they really get the process. They get what you're going through. And he was also acting with me while he was directing as well. And I think we came up with some really, really good scenes because of him. And I can only imagine that was the experience with Tom as well. Because I think he's a really good director as well. I saw that, what is it, Justice, the Forever Justice? Absolute Justice. The one that he directed, and I think it was brilliant. I think he did a really great job.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'd like to have worked with him as a director.
Justin Hartley's really cool as well, so that's awesome.
Yeah, he's really cool, yeah. Too good looking though, both of them.
Yeah.
Bastards. Hi there.
Hi. Sorry, would I be able to ask a couple questions? One, what was your favourite or most difficult part of playing Nathan?
Or interests and what you read or watch or like have your obsessions with?
Porn.
Any particular recommendations?
Good question. No, but in all honesty, yeah, I do like porn, but it's not my obsession. But in all honesty, my career takes over my whole life. To be honest, I'm never in the same place at the same time. I live in between London and LA, so I don't really get a chance to settle down and have a hobby or anything. But my sister just had a baby 2 years ago, and he's a 2-year-old now, and he's just the love of my life. And since he's been born, my whole life has been changed. I just cannot wait to go back to England and see him. And I fly him out to LA all the time as well. I'm just obsessed with him. I think he's just the best thing in the world. So anything outside of acting has to do with him, and kind of trying to teach him the things that I know, and be a good. Probably not a good idea. I don't know why my sister chose me as godfather, but she did, and I'm gonna try and make him as screwed up as I am. I've already taught him how to say bollocks. He's only 2 years old. Do you guys say bollocks in Australia? Oh, you do? Oh, brilliant, because Americans don't understand what that means. Tell me another Australian swear word that I might not know. Bugger. I know, we say bugger too. Rude. Is that bad? Sorry. Well, I hope that answers the question. How are we doing for time? 2 more minutes? One more question? We can do 2, huh? Oh man, that's a good question. Do you remember, I think they were in a bar, and then the swordfish was like doing this, and it just put him in the head like that. I wet my pants after that. This is my first time at something like this, and I definitely hope it's not my last, because it's been such a pleasure meeting all of you guys, and you're just the nicest people ever. I don't know if it's because you're Australian, or, but you've made me feel really welcome and really warm, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. So thank you very much, guys.